Welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Monticello, Jefferson nickels. These iconic 5-cent silver coins, minted from 1938 to 2004, have captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Today, we will focus on the elusive and highly prized Monticello Jefferson nickels, exploring their rarity and the significant premiums they command in the numismatic market. So let's begin. First, the 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver Mint Mark, presents a rare and intriguing anomaly. This coin exhibits a unique black coloration. If you're curious about its market value and the significance of this distinctive feature, you're in for a rewarding experience. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's examine it closely. The Monticello Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, boasts a rich history. While the 1979 edition holds a significant place among its peers due to its historical context and distinct design, it's the unexpected black coloration that truly elevates this particular coin. This unique characteristic transforms an already intriguing piece into something truly exceptional. First, let's talk about the design. On the obverse of the 1979 Jefferson nickel, you'll find a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This design, created by Felix Schlag, was meant to honor Jefferson's legacy and is one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's home. Monticello is not just a symbol of Jefferson's life, but also a reminder of America's early history and architectural beauty. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, which is crucial when evaluating a coin's rarity and value. This 1979 nickel presents a fascinating anomaly. Its unique black coloration may be attributed to various factors, such as environmental exposure, improper storage, or post-mint modifications. These minor changes aim for conciseness, clarity, and a more formal tone while maintaining the essential information. But no matter the cause, this black shade transforms an otherwise common nickel into something far rarer and more valuable. When it comes to coin collecting, the condition is everything. Coins are graded based on their appearance, with categories like good, fine, extra fine, and uncirculated. But when a coin takes on a condition like this, black color shade, it's considered highly unique. It can make the coin not only a conversation piece, but also an extremely valuable one in the marketplace. Several factors determine the market value of a coin, but with a rare and unique feature like this black color shade, we are looking at a highly sought-after collectible. The D Mint mark, indicating its production at the Denver Mint, adds to the coin's rarity as certain mint marks are scarcer than others. Market value for these types of rare coins can vary greatly, while the 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel in regular circulated condition typically ranges from $690,000. When we factor in the black color shade and the rarity of this specific piece, the value can rise significantly. Depending on the condition, the color shade, and the coin's overall demand among collectors, this particular 1979 nickel could fetch anywhere between $1 million or even more in certain cases. Preserving rare coins like this one is essential for maintaining their value. If you come across a 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a black color shade, make sure you handle it with care and consider placing it in a protective holder to preserve its unique features. Whether you're looking to sell, trade, or add it to your collection, this coin is a true gem. The 1979 Denver Mint Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in black circulated condition is a rare and highly valuable coin. Finding one would be a true collector's treasure. Next up, the 1948 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Specifically, we'll be discussing the 1948 Jefferson nickel with S Mint mark in good condition and how it holds big value in today's market. The 1948 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Specifically, we'll be discussing the 1948 Jefferson nickel with S Mint mark in circulation condition and how it holds big value in today's market. Before we look at the value of this coin, let's take a quick trip back in time to 1948. This was a post-World War II era in the United States and the country was slowly transitioning to a peacetime economy. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 as a replacement for the Buffalo nickel. It featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and on the reverse the iconic image of his home, Monticello. The 1948 Jefferson nickel continued this design, but what's special about this particular year is its rarity, especially when it comes to finding it in circulation condition with AS mint mark. This nickel, minted during the post-war period, reflects a period of transition in coin production. Now let's explore why the 1948 Jefferson nickel is considered rare. First off, let's clarify the mint marks. Coins minted in the U.S. come with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. The S mint mark for San Francisco, the D mint mark for Denver, and the absence of a mint mark, which means the coin was produced in Philadelphia. The 1948 Jefferson nickel with AS mint mark means it was struck in San Francisco, and this is one of the key points to keep in mind when assessing its value. Although the minting of the 1948 nickel was not exceptionally low, the scarcity of uncirculated or well-preserved examples, particularly in circulation condition, contributes to its overall rarity. Now when we talk about circulation condition, it's important to note that this refers to coins that were actually in circulation during the time, and that's where the rarity comes into play. Coins that were used in daily transactions often show significant wear due to handling, but with the 1948 Jefferson nickel, collectors still place a high premium on those that remain in decent circulation condition. The typical wear seen in circulation will show on the details, like Jefferson's hair, the lines on the building of Monticello, and the date. In circulation condition, the coin likely will have lost some of its original luster and features, but it still remains a desirable piece due to its age, historical context, and scarcity. The wear marks can actually add to its character and charm, making it highly sought after by collectors of all types. So how much is the 1948 Jefferson nickel worth today? Well, values for rare coins can fluctuate depending on several factors, including condition, demand, and rarity. However, the 1948 Jefferson nickel with AS mint mark in circulation condition can fetch a decent price, especially when you look at it through the lens of rarity. In circulation condition, this nickel typically holds a value in the range of $230,000 depending on its exact wear and demand. However, if the coin is in above-average circulation condition, or if it's from a go higher, some well-preserved 1948 Jefferson nickels from Philadelphia, even those with signs of wear, can reach up to $470,000 or more, depending on market trends. For those looking for higher-grade examples in great condition, such as extra fine or even uncirculated pieces, the value can skyrocket. These could be worth $610,000 or even more, as collectors and investors are always on the lookout for high-quality rarities. So, while this coin is not necessarily the most valuable Jefferson nickel out there, it holds enough interest to make it a great find for the right collector. One thing to keep in mind is that the rare coin market tends to shift. Coins like the 1948 Jefferson nickel may not always be at the forefront of the market, but they can spike in value due to various factors. For instance, as more collectors dive into this niche, or as certain trends emerge in coin collecting, the demand for these pieces could increase. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new enthusiast, keeping an eye on such coins is important for making smart investments. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, it's important to know where to look. These nickels can be found in old coin rolls, coin shops, or even in your own pocket change if you're lucky. However, the most reliable way to find these coins in circulation condition is by visiting local coin shops or checking online auctions and marketplaces where rare coins are bought and sold. When identifying the 1948 Jefferson nickel, remember to check the absence of the mint mark. You'll also want to examine the overall wear of the coin to gauge its condition. The wear on the obverse will typically be more visible around the hair and the letters, while the reverse features the Monticello building, which may show wear around the columns and the roof. To wrap things up, the 1948 Jefferson nickel with AS mint mark is an intriguing coin for any collector. Its historical significance, unique design, and rarity, especially in circulation condition, make it a sought item in the coin market. While it may not reach the high dollar values of rarer coins, it still holds significant value, both in terms of money and as a piece of American history. If you have one of these in your collection or come across it in your change, be sure to hold on to it, because it could be worth more than you think. Next up, the 1970 Jefferson nickel. featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, is part of a series that has been produced by the U.S. Mint since 1938. The reverse of the coin depicts Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, which is where the coin gets its name. Now the 1970 nickel with the D Mint mark is quite interesting. The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint facilities. It's a mark that can affect the coin's rarity and value, especially when paired with certain conditions like the red color we're about to explore. Coins, especially those made of nickel, usually show wear over time, leading to tarnishing or a dull appearance. However, when you come across a Monticello Jefferson nickel that retains a red or vibrant copper-like hue, that's an indication of a unique preservation or specific environmental factors. This rare red shade is a result of the coin's chemical interaction with its environment over decades. While not common, coins with this striking red tint, especially in good condition, are much sought after by collectors. The red appearance is often associated with coins that were either stored in very specific conditions or have undergone a rare process of oxidation, which gives them a distinctive visual appeal. Listen for single pieces of host concentration. This takes about 5 minutes. It's important to note that a coin like this, with a vivid red color and little to no discoloration, stands out against others that have simply aged over the years. These vibrant specimens are often referred to as colorful, toned, or even deep red. It's an exciting feature for any serious collector. Now, how rare is the 1970 Jefferson nickel with D Mint mark in red color? Well, this coin is considered a rare find. The 1970 series wasn't produced in limited quantities, but the red color condition is not something you'll come across every day. The rarity comes from the preservation of the coin, especially considering that most coins of this age develop a dull grayish appearance due to environmental wear. So, when you find one with a bright red hue, you're holding a coin that has either been very well preserved or has developed a unique color over time. The 1970 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in red color is rarer than most of its counterparts from that year, especially in higher grades. Coins in this condition are considered an anomaly, and collectors are always on the lookout for them to add to their collections. Alright, let's talk about the exciting part, the market value of this coin today. You may be wondering, just how much could this rare coin be worth in the current market? As with any collectible coin, its value is heavily influenced by its condition. Coins that are well preserved, especially those with a rare color or finish, can fetch a higher price. In the case of the 1970 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in red color, the price can vary depending on the exact condition, but you could expect it to be worth anywhere from $450,000 in a regular circulated condition. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or near mint condition with that striking red hue, it can easily reach upwards of $850,000 and in some rare cases even higher. That's because collectors are always willing to pay a premium for a coin that is not only rare but also in exceptional shape. Coins with unique characteristics like this red color tend to do well at auctions, especially when presented in high-quality slabs from professional grading services. In those cases, the value could skyrocket, especially if multiple collectors are vying for the same coin. The fact that the 1970 Jefferson nickel is in demand among collectors of both Jefferson nickels and unique toning patterns contributes to its higher market value. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in your collection or spot it at a local dealer, it's definitely worth considering its potential value. And there you have it, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 1970 with the D Mint mark in red color condition. This rare find is highly coveted by collectors and can fetch impressive prices depending on its condition. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you're holding on to a valuable piece of numismatic history, and if you don't, keep an eye out for one. It might just be your next big find.